So if I'm a group, then we'll talk about purchasing, and you always have to work fast, so this is at the same time.
We're Group F. Our task that is assigned to us is how can BDC support purchasing. My name is Darren Lamont. I'm from Stockholm.
Per Udin, VDC specialist, civil department, Stockholm.
Alexander, I'm responsible for design, St. Petersburg.
We start off with some basic facts, which I'm sure most of you know. 75 to 85% of the project costs are through the procurement purchasing process. So imagine if we did that really, really well. We have some data on a survey that the general consensus is quite overwhelming that we could do it a lot better. So if we can do that cornerstone a lot better, oops, our projects will be much more successful. We'll get more projects. We're going to start on the trends, and digitalization is a major component of working the BDC way. As I said, it's a huge component, and our clients, both governmental and private, are starting to make demands on us that we work the BDC way. So if their demands are being placed on us, it's up to us as a leader to put demands on our consultants and our subcontractors. And the press is indicating that this is an industry magazine. It's important that all participants have access right away. That's so end-to-end access to working in the BDC way with the BIM model. The clients are realizing this. That's why they're making the demands that it affects, it lowers their costs so they can make their businesses viable. This is some historical data on where we are in the construction industry. We're sort of dinosaurs. Business consultant management groups are showing how the other non-agricultural industries are already on the digital wave, and we want to do our job to pull up our construction industry in the Baltic countries.
I remember previous slide. During 30 years, construction industry compared with other industries not so productive. For example, car industry 2-3 times more productive now. For example, Porsche, they decided that they will have a one solid 3D model and use this detailed information everywhere in marketing, design, production, and maintenance, and also for purchasing 1,000 elements and 1,000 details, and to be sure that every bit fit each other. Yes, and I really love this example about solar station in USA, about 400 megawatts, that one of the managers decided that he will buy all stuff, all elements once and put to construction site. And what happens? Everything mixed. We cannot find out nothing. Some parts not matched each other. A lot of reworks, and also not enough space to work in real production because everything fulfilled on construction site. Why it happens? Not right process. If you are follow bullet process or sequential process, you can get same things on our projects. Our recommendation also to choose better process, like a reciprocal process. That all parts will be matched each other from the beginning and going through the development of the project together.
So, doing the process the BDC way, we're convinced that we'll be able to guarantee the scope, which in turn we can then guarantee the budget. So from a procurement perspective, That's key for us, and we think that will be a win for the client, and if it's a win for the client, it's a win for NCC.
And former groups and been talking about earlier about the uncertainty in our projects. And from a purchasing perspective, we see that if the purchasing unit is involved early on, like from the tender phase, the dragon gets smaller, and you get the opportunity to get more and more coordinated and optimized purchases early on in the project stage. Then you get lower quotes from our suppliers, less risk in the overall project. You get the opportunity to find issues before production, and the opportunity to get categorized purchases. On the negative side, you get a bigger organization in the tender phase, and it can be tough to find the right resources there. And then we have in the design phase, most of the times, or sometimes, you have the design phase at the same time as the production. So it's not that the best way of doing it, but you still can manage to do good purchases then. So the plus and the negatives are almost the same. But then when you get to the production phase, then the positives easily turn negatives. It's harder to organization to get the purchases organized. You have to act like a fireman on the projects, and then you get high quotes from suppliers. More and more change orders in production, greater or more risk in project, and a very stressful workload on the purchasing team.
What we want to say? A lot of purchasing here, and it's too late to involve them and to change something. Everybody knows it there. We want to put competence from purchasing to the beginning to influence the project cost. And what we did, we organized workshop to analyze our big surveying. Our surveying, 300 pages, is like